Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Farmer Plays Lord of the Rings Online. We're finally in Moria. We're going to start book 2.
The dwarves will prevail.
Echoes in the Dark by Tolkien to Tulk. There is so much work to be done at it. Here and elsewhere in the mines, this has been a great victory for the Iron Garrison, but this is only the beginning of our toils beneath the mountains. We must aid our people here at Durin's Threshold and at other encampments if we are to have victory in Khazad-dûm. When you have performed some of the tasks here in Durin's Threshold, you should seek for the Dolvin View and for the Deep Descent. Speak to Bent, Sharpai and the Dolvin View to the east of here, and to Thetmar at the Deep Descent among the Silvertine Lodes. They will have ways for you to assist the Iron Garrison. We are essentially going right through this region here. I'm gonna see, I think I've traveled this region
The
before.
House of Durin will live forever.
Maybe not, but at least I think you automatically get a goat to the Dolvin View. And I think all of us should just enjoy the view on the way there. Now somewhere here, I think I can buy a goat. And if I talk to you, browse the shop.
These halls will be great once more.
I think it's these things.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Greetings, friend. Are you lost? Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
I'll try you again.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Mounts. Yes, tame red-horned goat. Get the nimble one, you need kindred standing. But you can. Yes. And I think with the money I have, I'm going to buy this. Hello guys, I just wanted to point out I just bought this goat and I was looking into the goat deed that you get once you buy it. You will see it pop up in a second and I will look at it in a few seconds after that. But you can actually get this goat without buying it. You only have to do a quest called To the Dolvin View quest for level 51. I think everyone can get it. I think everyone will get this quest if they're actually doing the quests in the Great Delving. So don't worry about how much it costs. You can get it for free. Alright, enough of me. Let's continue with the video. Alright. First I think I need to... I don't need to read anything. It's just been added to my mounts. Directly. There we go. Put you there. Ah, it's beautiful. That's the stuff. Alright, let's talk to Bent Sharpeye. So you can get all sorts of information here about the factions. Moria has two factions, the Iron Garrison Miners and the Iron Garrison Guards. Each offer their unique rewards and each favors their own trinkets and relics that can be collected throughout Moria. As you complete quests in Moria's many levels, one faction or another will favor you. Be sure to check back with the vendors as you grow friendlier with the Iron Garrison. You can get some more information on the miners and the guards. We're gonna skip that.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Welcome to the Dolven View Edit. As you can see, the Iron Garrison is hard at work, making everything ready for our resettlement of the mines. Speak to the people here and help them with their tasks. We must see to our safety before we can push any further into Khazad-dûm. So, obviously, these quests, these books, and you can see this is still kind of forward. This is encouraging you to go deeper into the mines. It's encouraging you, like here he's been telling me, to aid them into securing the front. So there are guys here that I can talk to and they will give me quests. Wafri has one, Sot has another, and I think Slagby will give you a quest if you finish the quests that are like in this place, something like that. And these things lead to all down here. I am doing a separate not a channel, a separate series where we go through Moria. But as it stands, this series is only about the epic books, so that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, there's all sorts of goats I can get. Interesting. This is something I'll have to look into. So later on, it will develop into...
These halls will be great once more.
It will develop into becoming like a story. So we will be talking to Broer and Bosi again and, you know, doing all sorts of things here. And I know this book eventually ends in Mirkwood. So something to look forward to. So Thetmor actually can give
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the Orcs of Moria.
you more quests. He can give you more quests, but we are essentially just doing
The Lords of
books.
Moria have returned.
I'm glad you have come to the Deep Descent Edit. A warden such as you should be able to help my people with many of the tasks that they need doing here among the Silvertine Lodes. We are particularly plagued by the goblins of Gamil Filik. And yeah, we can talk to all sorts of characters here, and they will give us all sorts of quests that will lead us down here. I am currently working on those, so just with this one episode we've gone through like the Great Delving took like 5 episodes, and we're 1 or 2 into the Silvertine Lodes. You can see there's loads left. This place is awesome and fabulous, just saying. Right, so now we are actually going to Durin's Way. It has the Chamber of the Crossroads. This, I think, indicates think this is where the Fellowship went. Yeah, it had. I'm thinking. Give me a second. Yes. So in the books, the Chamber of the Crossroads is where they were, where Pippin threw a stone in. But in the books, in the movies, that happened here in the 21st Hall, like right here. So I think it is right here. And so the Chamber of Mazapul is here, and you can go into the chamber right here. But you can also travel from Melekan up here and find this thing blocked, so you can't go both ways. But before the Fellowship traveled through, theoretically, you could have gone both ways. Just saying. So this game is keeping with the great tradition of following the books rather than the movies. Not that the movies weren't great, but you have a different medium, and I think an online game such as this is the way to showcase the books. And of course they've taken liberties, especially after they finished the King's Quest, when the ring is destroyed. But they've done like Moria, and they've done Northern Mirkwoods and the Northern Strongholds. They have added Magnus Morkwood. They have added up at the North Pole, Gundabad, and now they have entered down into Umbar. And I believe that they're going to continue doing this, but most stuff they're doing now is creative liberties. And yeah, I haven't actually checked to give a judgment on that, a feedback. This, I think, is referencing the place where the Fellowship, where Gandalf didn't know which place to go. So there are actually only two ways I know of out of here, unless they came. So this is the way we came. The chamber is right there. This, I think, is the way that the Fellowship went, because it leads directly into the 21st Hall without going into like all of these things. I don't think they went here. They technically, like, when they were escaping, when they were escaping, like, they kind of went into something that looks like these regions, But what they actually did was go from here and into the second hall, and then over the bridge into the first hall and out. What that implies is that you have the 21st hall, the second hall, and then the first hall, and that implies that there are way more halls. Moria is much bigger. If you jump down here, I wouldn't recommend. You will die.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
But you won't actually respawn in Durin's Way. You will actually respawn where the stone ended that Pippin threw, and it went all the way down into the waterworks, and you would respawn in the waterworks. So unless you want to run all the way back, I suggest not going in. Also, that also implies that this region here, this is in a top layer of the mountains. And so, this is very deep. This is very deep. Deep and deep. This is high up. And that is affirmed, I think, with Sirak Sigil. So you can actually, this is where the Balrog died, fell from the mountains and died here. Durin's Way, you can go to Sirak Sigil from here, which implies that this place is high up. So, yes, theory time over. I'm quite sure I'm correct, but there's still theory time over, and let us talk to Bosi.
I have need of your great skill.
Welcome, Edit, to the Chamber of the Crossroads. This shall be my command center for a time as we establish our presence here in Moria. We will busy ourselves with making ready to restore the mines and cities beneath the mountains. I will never forget the great deeds you have done on behalf of the Iron Garrison, and I eagerly await tales of your future achievement. I am ever at your service, and may your feet lead you well in the darkness of Castle Doom and beyond.
We must be cautious. Dwarves have not lived here for long years.
We have established a presence within Moria, Edit, and will stage further excursions into the depths from this room, the Chamber of the Crossroads. This once served as a guard room for watching the 3 passages just to the south, but has been empty for many long years. Many creatures have thrived in the darkness during the long absence of the dwarves, especially the Gredbrake. Fierce and loathsome insects spawned from the deep. There's some noise on it. Oh yeah, it's my washing machine. Sorry about that disturbance. Many creatures, finished out. Seeker all varieties of Gredbrake in the western levels to the south and the west of this chamber and eliminate them. This will be the first small step in reclaiming the great delving for my people. There is much to be done before true progress is to be made. So I think he actually wants us to go back into the great delving. There are all sorts of Gredbrake all over the place. I think if we just go back over the bridge and directly, left, but this is actually west, we can do it like that. Did I talk to you?
The
Yes.
time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
So what we are searching for is some insect looking creatures like this, I think. I think the plural of, no, the singular of a Gredbrake. Here you can find a drop journal which will give you a quest, I think. No, you need a quest to starts quests opening the waterways. So if I click it, no, not for me. Careful while jumping over, and we'll attack. So this is like a guide, because in the beginning, no one knows where we're going, so here is a guide. If people miss the bridge somehow. Take down the soldier, get a deed. But what I am hoping for actually is more Grotbog. We only have deep claws here. So let's get on our fabulous looking goat and continue exploring. I don't want to go too far, because if I do that, I won't get lost, but it's just going to take some time to get back. Well, actually, I know where I am. So if I go here, we already did some quests here in the Great Delving series, or the just leveling through Moria series, and there's a whole lot of insects in here. This is right here, and the quest hub is from here. So we essentially This unusual fungus also starts a quest line, which I'm not gonna do, but it essentially will lead us all the way down to the foundations of stone. It has hints all around this region. There should be more over there. Last one. Okay, now we can run. And also, one of these days, I'm going to be smart enough to set my milestone to the place that I was at. Will this place lead me towards of Krodbog here? Will this lead to a pathway? If I jump, yes. So I remember this deposit, Skarn deposit, and up there is the Iron Garrison guide. So that's great. So you can actually take a bit of a shortcut. I wanna save these down here somehow.
You have done well, friend.
Good work. You are ever a friend at need. I am at your service. You continue to impress me with your inextinguishable fervor towards our cause. Well, those are two words you generally don't use. Inextinguishable fervor towards our cause.
Records and histories of Moria will aid us, if you can find them.
Right. The Gredbig were a dreadful hazard, and despite your efforts, they will undoubtedly return in time. But we cannot spend overlong dealing with this minor threat. To wholly wipe them out would involve resources beyond what I can provide. We must turn now to other matters and defend ourselves from the returning Gredbrig wherever we must. What I truly desire above all else is a chance to look at the records and histories from the old days. Who knows what secrets lie beneath the dust, pages, tablets, and tomes to be found throughout the caverns of Moria. There should be storehouses located within the great delving of Moria, and they are thus named: the Chamber of Knowledge, the Chamber of Wisdom, and the Chamber of Deep Thought. Find these storehouses within the great delving and search them for all records of the old days. Return to me when you have found something from each area. Now I think you're going to accept, and it's going to tell you, yes, where they are. Now, I think I am simply going to run to the Dolphin View, take a horse, maybe stop here, and then use my milestone to get back. I think that's a plan. Oh wait. Will that make me be... If I use this milestone, I'll be at the beginning. Nah, we're blind here. We're blind here. And then we will run out. So I was just running directly from the bridge, from Durin's Way, and I'm quite certain this is the first of the chambers we're searching. This is the Chamber of Knowledge. So we try and open an old strongbox. You find some withered pages within the strongbox. The script is still legible. So one source of good news. I wish I could somehow get this to go away. But it's fine. I can continue to go up here. Can I? Don't think so. Actually, being curious paid off. So you can find this. You can find this chamber. I think it's Wisdom. This is the Chamber of Wisdom. You can find this from both ways. So I have actually come up here and found it. I'm quite certain if I keep running in this direction, I will actually end up, I think, the Palace of Nar. Yes, right there we were fighting the Great Brig inside of here earlier. So all of this is kind of intertwined and encouraging us to search and look out for. This place looks good. You find a broken tablet within the strong box. Its inscription can still be discerned. Since we're here, now we're gonna go to the Dolmen View. I think it's quicker if we run this way and then get a goat to run the other way. So right now I'm actually gone too far. Tubby Thick Fist is one of the guys that gives us quests in the beginning. The Dwarf Axe is actually a part of that. But if we go here to the right, there's a chamber called the Chamber of Deep Thought. Now, it's not as obvious. There it goes, as in the first one, a little bit to the side. But we'll open this one too, and you find a weathered tome within the strongbox. Some of its text can still be deciphered. So they've used deciphered, and they've used different words each time, which is nice. I'm actually not gonna run back. I'm gonna click, and we'll go directly to the Chamber of the Crossroads. Boom. Run over to Bosi, try not to fall in the well.
None of this seems useful, friend. Except... Oh, now wait a moment!
Excellent, Edit. These records and histories are very old, and probably harbor many ancient secrets. They are sure to be tremendously valuable. Bosi examines each of the records in turn, and his face falls somewhat as he reads. Records of goods sold, bought and sold, inventories of iron and other metals. These are of some interest to be sure, but Bosi trails off and then brightens. Wait a moment, Edit. We might have something here after all. Doesn't matter which one I pick up.
This record tells of a mighty axe, Ziegelberg, forged at the Heart of Fire.
These pages mention something curious indeed, Edit. An axe made entirely of mithril, light enough to be wielded one-handed, but strong enough to fell any foe or rend any armor with a single sweep. Ziegelberg, it was called, and it appears to have been forged in Durin's time by one called Onli. I have not heard that name before. How can it be that one so skilled would not be remembered in legend? There is more to be learned on these pages. Could it be that Ziegelberg might yet be found? My son Bori has been racked by grief ever since Broin was slain before the doors of Durin. Bring him these pages and tell him of Ziegelberg. It will do him well to have another thoughts upon which to brood. Go up the stairs to the eastern side of the chamber, through the doors into the Chamber of Command. My son Bori is there, and Brogur also. We can go up here. Quite certainly there is a chamber here. Now Bori is here.
Broin would have loved to have seen this place.
Alas, that Broin is not here, Edit. This is just the sort of adventure he would have relished. Still, I may be able to help you, though my heart will not be in it. It seems that the dwarf who sought to forge Ziegelberg relished his privacy, and by the grace of Durin he was given a secret forge at which to work. These pages do not reveal the location of the forge, but they do mention a trick of some sort that would open the door. The nature of this trick is lost, but these pages indicate that it was recorded at Khatub Sahar, the word horde of Durin. Khatub Sahar was once supposed to be on the eastern side of the Great Delving, somewhere north of the great statue of Durin. I am sorry, but there is little else with which to guide you. Find the location and return to me, and perhaps I can unravel some more of the mystery. Okay, so we are going to be looking for some evidence. Bror is here. He's not happy, dwarf. He's lost his son after all. Let's go back through the door, and we're essentially going back into... Oh, we're going in here, right. There's a whole lot of... Wait, okay. There's a whole lot of cave claws in that area. I'm getting some Facebook messages. I hope that is not popping up on any of the sounds I have recording. But anyway, we are here. It seems that the fallen plaque is something to check out. This broken plaque is faded, but still reads Khatub Sahar. So, I just came here to read a broken plaque. Boy, you're going deep into the... like the old ways of leveling where you do one thing, click on it, go back, click, thank you, go next one, click another thing, kill a few things, go back. And I suppose we're bringing the plaque.
I think you have found the answer, friend.
You found the location of Khatub Sahar, the word horde of Durin? I am deeply impressed. It is a shame that your reports tell of a great infestation of deep claws and cave claws. I hope the beasts have not ruined too many of the records and histories kept in that place. It seems that Ognil, the great craftsman who may have forged Siglborg, was very protective of his privacy. Durin granted him a secret forge at which to work, Nar Kelab, the Heart of Fire. The way to Nar Kelab was locked by means of a trick only known to a trusted few. These pages do not mention the location of Nar Kelab, but they do say that the trick to opening the way has been kept in Khatub Sahar. Now that you've found the word horde of Durin, you can search for this trick.
We must find the Heart of Fire and the means to access it.
If we can find both the location of the Heart of Fire and the secret to opening its doors, it could be that Siglborg will return to us from the darkness. I will ask one of the other dwarves of our expedition if they have come across any signs of Nar Kelab. Perhaps someone has encountered some clue, though I'm not hopeful. You must return to Khatub Sahar, the word horde of Durin, and search for the secrets to opening the door. The deep claws you found will not make it easy, but you are strong enough to deal with them. Khatub Sahar is on your eastern side of the great delving north of the large statue of Durin. Somewhere inside among the deep claw nests, you may find the secrets to opening the Heart of Fire. Yeah, I mean, we were there like a minute ago. So we have to get to 14 deep claws. Or cave claws, doesn't really matter. This is a different quest that we did. We'll just go at them. This is a deep claw nest, and I assume we're searching for clues. Search through the foul-smelling nest would find nothing useful. Right. I assume. Let's just try and get to 14 or 10. 14. Wait for the text on our screen to finish, and then we can click on here and it will tell me that I searched this file thing without finding anything. Next one. 13 and 14. And it's going to tell me that I found nothing. Nothing useful. And the next one says nothing useful as well. I'm actually searching only on the ground level. Nothing useful. You must have something. Nothing useful. Well, as I was going up, I think that's where it is actually. We'll keep going up. Pretty sure they have no nests up here. Buried within the nest, you discover rotting pages that mentioned Nar Kerab. Oh, maybe it was. No, again, no. Too much. That was too much. Only 11 seconds? That's not a lot. Let's go back.
This must be it. The secret to accessing the Heart of Fire.
This looks very promising indeed, Edit. Let me see what I can learn from these pages. Many of the words are faded and the parchment is rotten. Curse the deep claws and the cave claws that nest now in Kadub Sahar. Use of this secret to opening the door seems to be punishable by death or imprisonment. Blacksmith Ongli could approve entry, as could Durin, of course. I cannot make out the next line, but here we go. The door will be hidden until the following steps are taken. This word must be Ongli, which means that he must be hailed as a master blacksmith, or congratulated for his fine work, or saluted, I think. And then these words are to be spoken. Bab Kanon Suhuk. This is it, Edit.
But still, we have no idea of its location.
Well, we'll find out the location in the next episode. Well, I hope, unless it takes like 10 chapters to do, then we're not. But then it will be the one after that or the one after that. But we'll work on it anyway. So, in the next one, we'll start with chapter 5. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again. Bye-bye.